Ricochet crashed out on social media, and we're going to break down each and every one of his posts. I'm going to skip over the curse words here, but he says, "It's really funny to me how a lot of people used to love me under the tutelage of WWE, but the moment I jump ship to another company, they turn their backs on me. Like, why? I don't get it. I'm still the same effing person I was in and outside of WWE. Who the F are you?" Over the course of these posts, you're going to see Ricochet's resentment and hatred towards the fans show itself. Who the F are you? We're the fans. We're the ones who decide where you go in your career, right? Without the fans getting behind you, without that cheer, without that pop when you step foot outside of the curtain, you go nowhere in this profession. And for you to come out talking about who the F are you, I can guarantee you this ain't going to end well. He goes on to say, "This app is filled with the most brain-rotted WWE shills that I'm seriously considering leaving this app. Like, the toxicity can't be good for any of you, especially to those who constantly harass my wife." Bro, if you want to leave the app, leave the app. Create a Discord, that way you can have the echo chamber that you're looking for. You don't have to be on the app. If it's really affecting you that much, leave. Or, here's a better idea, hit the block button. It's also that simple too. You see an account, a main account, let's say, that's targeting you, that's really making you the vocal point of their content, block them so you don't have to see it. It's that easy. And also, not for nothing, but being hated in your profession, and I would argue in many different professions, it helps. It sells. You know what I mean? It makes you a polarizing character, because there are still people that like Ricochet. There are still people that like the flips and think that stuff is cool. I'm not one of them, but there is that audience. And if Ricochet stopped trying to be this hero and back when you guys loved me, as opposed to just embracing the hate, turning into it, really just becoming that quote-unquote villain. Not like this. This is whiny. This is giving whiny little bitch instead of, you know, F you, I don't care what you're saying. You know, this is, hey, I really do care what you're saying. Can you please stop? You're harassing me. You're harassing me and my wife. You know what I mean? Which is interesting as well, because when Samantha Irvin was in the public's good graces, you know, people would leave these simp comments, which we'll get to later, and that was okay. That wasn't considered harassment because it was good, it was complimentary. But when people start to criticize someone, now all of a sudden it's harassment. We have to be really careful what we label things as. You can't just label anything as harassment. But that's what these people do. So, continuing on. So anyways, for the cretins who randomly started opposing me, hell, even the people that supported me all throughout, no matter what, go F yourselves. I don't trust any of you. Wow. So the people that he did have, remember just like 30 seconds ago when I said he still has people that like the flips and everything? Now they've got no reason to like him, because he just said, even you guys that are still here with me, even you guys that are still supporting me and are still in the comment sections defending me and my wife, go F yourselves. All right. He continues to say, like, God forbid. First of all, you could have just started the post by saying God forbid. You don't have to put like. I don't know where you get that from. I don't know where people get that from, but it's one of those pet peeves where it's just like, and then like, and then like, and then like are you in high school? Are you a 14-year-old high school girl? You know what I mean? Like, what are we doing here, buddy? But anyways, like, God forbid, I want to expand my horizons and try other things. Yeah, I really shouldn't care about others' opinions, but like, there it is again. There it is again. I really shouldn't care about others' opinions, but like, this S tilts me in a way that I can't describe. It's like some Joker BS. Okay. I hope it's not the second kind of Joker BS. It's the first one, because the second one, trash. He continues to say, I used to wrestle, to be honest, independent scene before, huh? Oh, he's saying the independent scene. Okay, there was a typo there. Fair enough. Happens to the best of us. I used to wrestle the independent scene before I signed a blood deal with Vince. You knew what the hell you were doing when you sat down and you signed that contract with Vince McMahon. You've heard rumors about that man over the years. Don't start to pile on him just because everyone's piling on him and it's cool to do so, okay? Everybody that ever made a deal with Vince McMahon knew exactly who they were sitting down with and exactly whose hand they were shaking and what they were doing when they signed that contract. You wanted to be in the WWE, you wanted to be a big star, and it didn't quite turn out that way for you, okay? It didn't. WWE is the big leagues, and it's cool to be on the independent scene, right? It's cool to be in the G League, but you made it to the NBA, all right? You made it to the WWE, the cream of the crop, and you failed to rise. It's okay. You gave it your best. Continuing on. I was universally beloved before and after I signed. So what changed? AEW, question mark? You can say AEW is a stain on the industry all you want, but this is the company that actually accepted me as I am, a professional wrestler, and the best at that. See, there it is. That's what people have contention with. One of the things, anyways. I don't think, at least for me, I could do without all the gymnastics. I really could. It's fun every now and then. For example, if you watch Prime Rey Mysterio, or even Rey Mysterio to this day, in my opinion, what Rey Mysterio is doing at this late age in his career is something that doesn't get talked about enough. But if you look at Prime Rey Mysterio, all that stuff worked. It wasn't just flipping to flip. Every movement that he did played a part in the ring and played a part in the move. Ricochet's version of it, where he's just flipping to flip, it's just trying to look pretty. That's really all it is. It's really just trying to look pretty and things like that. And it's like, bro, it doesn't do it for everybody. It doesn't impress everyone. Also, when he's talking about he was universally beloved before he signed a WWE deal, buddy, you're exposed to a smaller audience, right? If you're on the independent scene, less people know about you. That's a fact. Yes, the hardcore wrestling fans watch ROH. They watch AEW. They watch TNA. They watch CZW. They watch all these obscure promotions. Sure. But the casual fan, the main demographic that you should be trying to reach, because that's where the money is, that's who the WWE reaches, they don't know you, little bro. He goes on to say, you used to effing simp for this woman, talking about Samantha Irvin, on a regular basis. But now that she wants to go and do her own thing, she's this big evil woman. When most of the evil men constantly sexualize her on here and on Instagram, in before she constantly thirst traps. F off, LMAO, you fall for them. I called this out months ago, guys. I called this out when Samantha Irvin botched the Cody Rhodes and Sami Zayn call at last year's WrestleMania. I said that she was a grifter who was using the WWE's fan base to propel herself forward in her career and what she really wanted to do, because we know it wasn't announcing. She's since come out and said that she didn't like announcing. And I said that was the main reason why people liked her and anointed her as the GOAT, was because she's beautiful, because she posted these thirst traps, and because people like to simp. And let's just be honest, the WWE fan base isn't necessarily a group full of studs. You know, it's a predominantly male fan base, and, you know, simps. Let's call it what it is, guys. And she capitalized on it. And here, Ricochet is confirming that as well, while lashing out at you. Let me know what you think in the comment section below, whether you agree, disagree. It doesn't matter. Just join the discussion, follow for more, and leave a like if you enjoyed the time spent. Thank you. You are all appreciated.